Hey there. Thought I'd get on for a few minutes and do a new different topic for my journey of a kaiju samurai. ASMR videos and therein. I got into ASMR quite by accident back around, I'd say 2010, 2011, and where it was a role play where, you went to the mall and you got, a back massage from someone at the mall. And it was just a woman had, obviously the blanket and stuff over the obvious pillow and stuff, and did the whole thing with, through the whole thing, what a masseuse would do. And I was like, okay, I like this. Then I found another one, which was also another. It's like the thing at the time was you basically went to a massage place, obviously, because it's a role play, get your shoulders rubbed, that kind of thing. And, legitimate stuff, nothing bad or anything like that. And I started following quite a bit of, artists at the time, and I still do over the years. And really am disturbed by what I have seen and heard over the last few years because quite a few of the ASMR artists that I have watched and supported over the years, they're still on. But then there are some that have, while they do the normal and they do storylines and stuff like that, which I love those depending on what they're done and how they're done. But I've noticed a lot more spicy content being available, not necessarily on YouTube, because YouTube has really been cracking down on any of that, and ASMR artists in general. And they have you can go support them on Patreon or whatever other site that they're on. And while I do have liked some of the artists, I really don't like it when they go into the adult content, the spicy stuff. That's just me. That's not why I have listened to it. Um, I support a couple of ASMR artists through the Patreon and that kind of thing. And I am very happy with the two or three that I follow. And I respect their creativity. I like the fact that I get the tingles because there are times when you just need to sit down and just relax. And that's one of the best ways to do it. Um, but I have noticed that a few of the ones that I really like have had to disappear because of morons. Just like everything else, you get the toxic individuals who just, for whatever reason, get mad if their favorite artist doesn't do what they want, or why aren't you talking to me? Why aren't you blah blah this and all? And I'm like, folks, can we not just enjoy the services and entertainment that these artists are doing for us? Just respect them and give them, tell them that they're doing, how much of a good job they're doing. I have before, and I've told people that more people need to do that instead of just whatever. Um, I also am not liking how YouTube is just, I'm going to assume it's AI, um, you know, editing and stuff, the ones that look for any violations of community guidelines and stuff. And I cannot understand why some people were getting constantly struck down while others were definitely doing more, how shall we say, spicy stuff, but yet they're allowed on. I don't know, because it's probably not ASMR. I don't know. there's a lot of stuff you can find on YouTube. And I remember back in the day, ooh, you had to be careful where you went because this was before they started really cracking down on things or making sure, country whatever was enforced. But I don't understand why people have to be so rude, so possessive, so whatever towards these artists that are just doing stuff to. Then some of them aren't doing it to make a living. They're just doing it because they want to be creative. And if they make a buck or two on the side from it, more power to them. I have no problem with that. And if you do go to their um, Patreons and stuff to support them, be respectful. Don't demand certain things or tell them that they need to do this, this, and that, because guess what? They're just trying to be creative. And if they want to do different material, let them. Respect their creativity, respect the artist. And this is the kind of shit that I've seen everywhere in all fandoms, which is one of the reasons why I have become a. It's a whole other topic for another day on that. But I don't know. It's very much I enjoy this. There are quite a few that I still follow, and I need to go through my subscribed list because there's also a lot that don't do anything anymore, and you know that's just how it is. But anyway, I know it's kind of a ramble, but I'm trying to do something different for my deal. But if you have been following some ASMR artists and like their content, please let them know why you like it. Obviously, be respectful. And if they decide to post other things because they want to branch out and do other things, because, you know, some people I know are computer programmers, some people have a fiery intelligence that they want to share. They want to be more broad minded on things. Don't hate them for wanting to do something different and don't criticize them for doing something different that you don't like. You can always go back and look at their other stuff that you like. As long as you're not being so damn toxic, they delete their whole stuff. And then you ruin it for the rest of us who are trying to be respectful, trying to be nice, and support people. I try to support everybody from all different types of things. And if I disagree or something like that, depending on who it is, I may private message them and I try to be respectful about it. And I tell them that I'm not trying to start shit. I'm just letting you know my opinion. Otherwise, I respect what you're doing. If you feel like I'm being whatever, and I apologize. And usually, I have a good conversation with most of the people. And very rarely have I run into a chudhead. But anyway, I hope everybody has a good day. This will be like hopefully the one of many different topics I cover on my journey as a kaiju samurai. And for those who have been supporting me and let me know, I appreciate you doing it. And for the rest of y'all, secret is to bang the rocks together, guys. Y'all have a good night.